So last month, I made a Switch 2 versus Switch 1 Mortal Kombat 1 comparison video, and what we learned from that video is that Mortal Kombat 1 on the Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty much a completely different game from what it was on the OG Switch. And I said something in that video that a lot of people found pretty controversial. I said that MK1 on the Switch 2 loads just as fast as it does on my Xbox Series S. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my Series S anymore. I sold it to buy my Switch 2, but I do still have my gaming laptop, and I already had MK1 on it, so I figured I'd just re-download it and boot it up on Steam and compare how fast it loads on PC versus the Switch 2. Before we get into it though, the like button is feeling kinda lonely, so do me a solid and hit that real quick. So let's just start with seeing how long each version takes to get into training mode. So the Switch 2 is slightly faster in getting in the character select menu, but that's probably because on Steam the game still has to sit through the little animation of the characters walking to their places. The Switch version eliminated that completely to help with the loading times. So in loading into a training mode match, the Switch 2 keeps up perfectly with Steam. They load pretty much at exactly the same frame. And forgive the choppiness on the PC side, it didn't used to run this choppy on this laptop. I don't know what the hell happened. Now let's head on over to the local CPU side of things. You know, in hindsight, I'm not sure if you can skip the dialogue intros in local CPU matches. I know that you can in Combat League, but I didn't think to try it in local CPU. Either way, the Switch 2 version still is able to keep up. A lot of people said Shiver Entertainment was just lazy when they ported this game to the Switch 1, but with over a year of dev time after the launch and seeing how it just runs silky smooth on the Switch 2, like it just works the way that it's supposed to. It just works. Out of the box without any patches. It's pretty clear that the only reason Shiver was not able to deliver with MK1 on the original Switch was the hardware. They did what they could with what they had, and they delivered a decent port in the end. If NRS had taken the same road that Street Fighter 6 did and just waited for the Switch 2, we could have had a one-to-one experience, but honestly, I'm kinda glad that they didn't, because Mortal Kombat has been very, very good to my channel, even if the games might sometimes make me pop a few blood vessels. But with all that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. If you dudes enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna keep bringing you more combo videos, online matches, video game news. I'm SwitchPlayed. Done.